If you watched my review, I delved a little bit on why rolling on banners is so important. While you don't necessarily need new characters, you do need patches, and you can't get patches without ever pulling characters you already have. So in the end, you do need to fill out your roster, even if you have no intention of using 90% of it. That's just how the game is played. So I'm going to separate this into two categories: pulling for characters and pulling for patches. For characters, it is recommended to pull unlimited banners, for which there are two types: the monthly Dive Festival banners, and the much less occurring double limited banners. Both of these banners feature units that are not on normal banners, often called limited units, and they tend to be meta dividing, or at the very least have something special about them. Dive Festival banners feature special units with an increased probability of pulling in S rank, going from 1.5% to 2.0%. Double limited banners does not increase their probability, but they do feature seasonal units and are the only way you're going to get them outside of their events. Now, both banners have permanent units under these limited units, which are present across the supermajority of banners, which is the biggest reason why rolling on a standard banner is so heavily discouraged. Standard banners should be avoided unless you really want a specific character and they're featured and they can be pitied, as not all banners have the pity system active. The reason why all that criteria exists is because featured units have a much higher chance of appearing than the rest of the S rank pool. To make it clear, never ever go for a character that is not featured on a banner. It is a statistical nightmare to pull for these. It is worth so much more of your time to hold off until they are featured, so you can rely on the pay system. After all, you don't want to rage quit the game, right? And one last thing, don't bother pulling for units if you do not have at least 25,000 medals, since the pay system is only active after 250 pulls. Now, let's talk about pulling for patches, and this is pretty simple by comparison. First, we have to keep in mind that we need duplicates in order to get patches in the first place, so we need to reduce the amount of noise as much as possible. We also want to avoid as many B rank duplicates as possible, as they only provide 20 patches. This leaves Dive Fest banners and SNA banners as the best sources. SNA banners are easily the best because it fits our two criteria. It trims down the S rank bloat, leaving only permanent units, while deleting the B rank pool entirely, guaranteeing you will get a minimum of 1400 patches. Now, the catch to SNA banners is you're only able to pull off 2 or 3 times on this banner with free medals, the rest requiring paid medals. So these are seriously good to get patches, but only patches. If you want both patches and characters, the Dive Fest banners are more bang for your buck. While there is a bigger pool of S ranks in the Dive Fest banner, you do have an increased rate to get those S ranks, while also lowering the chance to get B ranks by 1.5%. It's a very small difference, but hey, it is a difference. So to review, roll only on limited banners, preferably when you have 25,000 medals. Ignore all standard banners except the SNA only banner, because they're your best source of patches. If you're aiming for a specific character that is only on a standard banner, make sure you're only doing this out of character love and not just because you want the character. Now, in terms of the Nana banner that is happening in the background, this is a standard banner. However, Nana has been my target since day one, so damn the rules, I'm going to pull for her. I have everything I need to fit the criteria to guarantee that I'll at least pity her. The real struggle here is getting her to 5-star right off the bat. As you see in the video, I looked out and managed to pull her twice, before having to use the pay system to get her a third time, giving me 120 memories and a ton of patches, which I was seriously lacking due to poor management on my part. With this, I was able to get her to 4-star, and with some selling of patches of characters I don't care about, I managed to get her to 5-star right off the bat. So I was able to reach my best case scenario through sheer luck. Now, do not count on this luck happening every time. This is exceedingly rare. And that's all for this video. If you enjoyed it or have questions or concerns, leave a comment below. And if you really enjoyed it, leave a like and subscribe for more. This is going to be the last X-Dive video for a while, as I want to return to the main series and work on a project. So I hope you all look forward to that. As always, thanks for watching.